Welcome, everyone. This is Cumbria Tourism's Bookability webinar series. Today, we are working with TXGB, and I have Aisha here from TXGB, who is going to take us through what the product is all about and different opportunities that you can get involved and become bookable. From our side, if you are a member of Cumbria Tourism and would like to make your listing on Visit Lake District bookable, you can integrate with TXGB or their bespoke system, TXLoad. And the commission for that is 7.5% plus VAT on all bookings taken. But Aisha will explain sort of the breakdown of that. So if you want to go ahead and take it off.
Lovely, thank you very much, Amanda. I'll just share my screen and then hopefully, can you confirm, Amanda, that you can see my presentation started? So lovely. So as Amanda said, I'm Aisha. I'm Head of Marketing and Partnership at TXGB. Is my camera still on, Amanda? Have I managed to switch it off just so I don't affect my Wi-Fi?
Your camera's off.
Lovely. So I'm Head of Marketing at TXGB, and I very much work really closely with both destination teams and then also distributors that we work with. So for anybody who doesn't know anything about TXGB, it's very much a system that allows you to diversify your distribution. It allows you to look at how you can increase your sales and drive more bookings, but also work really closely with your destination to be able to take direct bookings from their website. So TXGB was launched just over 3 years ago in partnership with Visit England, Visit Britain, very much there to enable the industry to start to collaborate together, to be innovative together, but really much to sort of drive that business and drive that trade across the sector. It really does make it easier for businesses to be able to become bookable online, but also to share your products across multiple distribution opportunities and really find new ways to get your products in front of new consumers and actually start to drive additional sales. The reason TXGB was created and does exist is the tourism sector is really highly fragmented. So there's a huge number of different technology providers out there, huge number of different distribution opportunities, but it's often for suppliers very difficult to be able to get those connections in place in an easy and a straightforward way. So our purpose is very much there to unlock the full potential of the UK tourism sector. This last year has probably been the first full year that we've had in operation post lockdown and post COVID. So it's been brilliant to actually see the progression that we'd intended much earlier had COVID not hit. We've worked with thousands of businesses across the sector. We're now partnered with over 100 destinations. We have enabled new and unique routes to market, to really help businesses drive down their cost of distribution by introducing new lower commission channels that are very easy for you to actually be able to get your products distributed on. We have been able to work with a number of destinations and with Visit England to power campaigns that really do drive bookings alongside the sort of all important inspirational campaigns that destinations run. And we have generated millions of pounds of bookings through the platform by our destination partners, our distribution partners, but also national campaigns like the National Lottery Days Out campaign, through sporting events that we've partnered with like Rugby League World Cup and the new one, the World Snooker Tournament. So how does TXGB work? You simply connect either your booking system or you can use our free built-in tool, TXLoad, to connect your live availability and pricing into the exchange and the central marketplace. From that central marketplace, you've got a really easy and simple to use dashboard that enables you to be able to opt in to distributors. You can review their terms and conditions, review their commission levels, and it's a really click opt-in dashboard that then pulls through your live availability and pricing to those various distributors, and that then gets you surfaced in front of new consumers in potentially new markets that you hadn't previously had. So in terms of what TXGB does for tourism businesses, if you're not yet bookable online, TXGB can help you become bookable for the first time. TXLoad can be used on your own website, or if you don't have a website, you can actually use it on your social media accounts to be able to drive bookings. What it also does for those that have got their own booking systems and are already bookable online, it helps you to take part in local and global distributor and destination campaigns. And it just makes that whole process easier. You don't need a huge team to be able to opt into, sort of 10, 15 distributors. You can do it all via a simple dashboard and really quite quickly. Destination websites, as I've mentioned before, we're now partnered with over 100, of which Visit Lake District of Cumbria is one of them. It is free to connect to TXGB, and it's free for you to opt into destination websites and other available channels. You don't pay any commission or any fees unless you actually take a booking. Direct bookings that you do take, you own the terms and conditions when you get connected to TXGB, and you own the data, so you get to see the customer data at time of booking. It enables you to be part of smarter regional campaigns, that are very much there to drive conversion and to drive bookings. And it does support your local destination. So the low commission payments that you actually pay, the bookings that you receive, that commission stays in your destination and ultimately helps your destination do more of the good things that they're doing with the funds that they receive with that commission. We are working really hard behind the scenes at TXGB to try and connect to lots of new distribution opportunities. This is just a very quick snapshot of some of the ones in the accommodation space. And one of the most recent ones is Google Hotel Ads. This enables accommodation businesses who've got multiple units to be able to take their business listing and actually drive 0% commission bookings from Google search results. So that's certainly one that might be of interest to any businesses that haven't yet gone down that route and haven't yet got their business listing sorted out, or at least looked at what Google Hotel Ads can provide for you. And then we also connect to other ones that we've obviously got listed there as well. In terms of the things to do sector, the most recent one that we've added is AA rated trips. So, we are continuing to drive forward new opportunities for both accommodation, attractions, things to do and experiences. We're also working with Google at the moment to move forward the things to do and the vacation rental side of things to do similar to what we're currently doing with the Google Hotel Ads, where there'll be 0 commission and low commission opportunities to actually sit alongside any search results for your individual business. So in terms of connecting to TXGB, I've already touched on slightly in terms of the options. There are 2 sort of ways that you can do that. The first is to connect your booking system. A really straightforward process. If it's a booking system that we're already connected with, we would do the mapping with you to connect to your technology. That will pull through your live availability and prices. You'll have access to a simple dashboard. You can connect to the channels that work for you. You can try channels, you can opt out of channels. You're in control of where your products are distributed. And what the dashboard does do is it gives you the ability to track your bookings that are coming via TXGB and which channels are working for you, what the conversion rates are like, and when people are booking and when they're actually coming to stay. So it starts to give you more information about those bookings, but it starts to help you seamlessly share your live availability and pricing, but reduces that sort of admin hassle from the point of view of having to manage more than one system or supply allocations to distributors. So we are continuing to work with technology partners to drive forward more and more connectivity in the things to do space and sector. The most recent connectivity that we've got is Venesis. Spectrix is now live, which obviously brings through the cultural and the theatre sector, and then Ticketing Hub. And we're also in the process of bringing Fuse Metrics into the mix as well. So we've got a large number in the things to do space. In the accommodation space, we've had some really exciting steps and moves forward in connectivity. So we've recently connected Caterbook, Bookability and Star. They're 3 of our most recents. Star and SiteMinder obviously pull through a large number of PMS systems that if you've got a SiteMinder or Star element to your account, you can potentially connect to TXGB that way as well. Guestline is another one that's a new connection that's currently going through pilot, and we're hopeful that that connection will be live late autumn. And then finally, Avivo is a brand new one that we are obviously really pleased to announce in the last few days that we're starting that connection very soon. So, that's an exciting move forward as well. But as I say, we're behind the scenes working tirelessly to continually, add to this list of, booking technology partnerships. If you have got a technology that doesn't connect or you haven't yet got Bookability on your website, we do offer a free to use tool called TX Load. This is very much, a simple booking management option that allows you to load product inventory and manage your diary. It is completely free to set up. There's no fees, there's no monthly subscription costs. There's a standard 2.5% TXGB booking fee plus the commission of your destination or any channels that you choose to actually opt into. You can use TXLoad if you wanted to have bookability on your own website and to take direct bookings. It's a basic option, but it is suitable for some businesses looking to get started, looking at it as an interim solution between technology providers that they're considering, and it can be used alongside your current system if you're not currently able to connect, but you want to, say, for example, get your afternoon tea offer into the destination website and bookable as part of a campaign, or you've got particular special offers that you want to. TXLoad is available to use. It doesn't have to be there all the time. You can dip in and out if you want to just use it to get involved in special campaigns. So it certainly is, it sort of bridges that gap whilst you're waiting for your technology to connect to TXGB. To give you just a very quick overview of TXLoad, you know, it's got sort of 5 main tabs on the dashboard. You've got a My Diary section, which is a very simple diary management tool. You can actually add in any direct bookings that you receive outside of TXLoad for free. It enables you to load directly into your diary scheme, any direct bookings, they automatically come in. It's an easy to use tool, it's easy to add in products, and it's a very simple sort of booking functionality that you can actually add to your website. In the My Business tab, that enables you to add in new products, manage extras, control any sort of minimum, maximum stays, checkout, and check-in details. And then the My Channels tab is where you would actually look to view the distributor options and the sales channels, and that's where you'll find the destination there to opt into alongside any others if you're looking for additional opportunities. And then finally, the My Profile section. This is where you can add additional information, including any accreditations, any additional images. You can set your location so that you're discoverable based on where you are, and you can actually start to detail your booking confirmation text in there as well. So it covers lots of different areas that you would need from a basic booking system, and it is something that we can do a separate webinar and session on with the destination team at a later date if anybody was interested in doing that. We also offer one-to-one support at TXGB. We have a brilliant support team and a help desk, and they're accessible during business working hours to be able to, you know, gain that extra guidance, you know, an understanding of what functionality that this can actually give for you. Obviously, there are a number of people on the webinar today who have been impacted by the recent guest link announcement. So just a quick slide really on how TXGB can sort of help and give some options in terms of maintaining that direct bookability that you've currently got on the destination website. So TXGB, you know, we've got a number of technology connected, so that there are opportunities that you could consider. You know,
Sorry, so we seem to be having a technical issue. Is everyone able to see the presentation okay? Or is it lagging behind for anyone?
Oh.
I'm seeing it okay, but I've just gotten a message that says that it's stuck, I think. Is everyone on the guest link announcement page? Do you give me like a thumbs up or a, yeah? Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't know what it was
it's
like.
okay. So TXGB can offer a number of opportunities. Examples of some of the technology that we connect to, and obviously on the previous screen there are lots of options that you could consider. But for example, Bookability on any time are ones that you could potentially consider for self-catering, holiday parks, glamping, etc. If you're a B&B or a guest house, or possibly a restaurant with a pub, restaurant or a pub with rooms, Caterbook, you know, can possibly assist on that side of things. But there are lots more technology that we are connected to, and it really depends on what functionality that you require, that you're looking for. You know, but certainly those that connect to TXGB will maintain that direct bookability that GuestLink is currently given to you on the destination website. TXLoad is also something that you may consider. For some businesses, it might be a good opportunity as a stopgap. It's free to use. It sort of removes that risk of not having any bookability either on your own website or on the destination site. And it kind of gives you time to sort of breathe and explore what options are out there and what options really fit your business and your business model, rather than feeling that you need to make a sort of a quick decision to maintain that bookability. So certainly as a stopgap, it's an option. It is simple, you know, I sort of quickly ran through before the options. You can, you know, then connect to your website, to your social media. You can use it to get those 0% commission Google hotel ad bookings potentially, and also get on your destination website, which is obviously key. It can be used longer term. There's no reason why you couldn't use it on a longer term basis. It is a basic system, but for some, that is all that you actually need, and it is simple to use. For anybody who would want an overview, again, you know, we're happy to do that and happy to introduce you to any of the booking technology that we are connected with if you wanted to sort of explore that or have a further conversation with them. So in terms of, Amanda's already mentioned how much TXGB costs. It is free to sign up, no upfront fees or subscription costs. You pay a simple 2.5% fee per booking to TXGB, plus the commission of any sales channels that you opt into. Dashboard is really easy to use. Commission ranges from anything from 0% with Google Hotel Ads up to 20% for some of your OTAs, which you can use TXGB to join, but you don't have to if you've already got links with them via your booking technology. You do set up a direct debit agreement with TXGB. We automate all of the monthly collection of the TXGB booking fee and the commissions to any sales channels you opt into, and then we pay forward that commission for you, saving on any admin, you know, to make sure that things are paid on that front. And with our direct payment channels, you would get paid at point of sale via Stripe. So you will need a Stripe account, and that does come with, you know, your normal credit card processing fees. So as a quick summary, and hopefully I've not sort of gone through things too quickly, Amanda, you know, TXGB is free to sign up, you know, and it is a low commission channel, and it gives you the option to run it on your own website. It's real-time two-way sharing of data, so you send your availability and prices, but you receive the bookings back into your booking system or back into TXLoad with full customer data. It does extend the reach for you. It gives you those options that you may not have had direct yourself or discovered already. And it's completely optional. You're in control of your dashboard and who you opt into. So you may only want to opt into your destination website, but you may want to look at other opportunities like Google, AA, or even things like the Visit Britain shop. It gives you access to those direct payment channels, you know, where you receive that payment at point of sale. So it does help you with protecting cash flow, but it also means that you get that customer data at time of booking, so that if you wanted to make their visit bespoke, get in touch with them in advance to be able to upsell, you've got that access to that information in advance. And it does support your destination, and it enables you to be part of the exciting things that your destination are doing to be able to promote the region. I have got a few case studies just to kind of give you a few examples from sort of around the country of different ways in which we're working with businesses and how TXGB is helping them to drive additional bookability or new bookability. So the first one is the Coventry Transport Museum. They were using TripAdvisor to drive all bookings on their website, which obviously with that came with quite a high cost of sale. They're now using TXLoad to drive their online tickets, and it really has streamlined not just the admin process, but it's reduced that cost of sale as well for them. So all of their tickets are bookable online, are bookable via TXLoad. But it's also enabled them to be part of things like the Rugby League World Cup, part of Escape Everyday campaigns and things like that as well, by being bookable via TXGB. The next case study is Clacton Pier. Again, their technology didn't connect with TXGB, but they very much wanted to get on the Visit Britain shop as part of the National Lottery Days Out. So they used TXGB to be able to use TXLoad and be part of that campaign. That drove a huge amount of additional business and new business by being part of that campaign. So again, you know, that's a business that came to TXGB specifically for a national campaign, that the only way to be part of it was to use TXGB connectivity. Cleve Hill Hotel in Cheltenham, they're a guest house that have got a booking system that connects with TXGB, so it's a really seamless mapping process to pull through their live availability and pricing. But they were very keen to join TXGB to be able to get on their destination website, which wasn't something that their booking technology was able to connect them with. So it was, for them, it wasn't about necessarily opting into lots of distribution channels or getting on OTAs, because they already had that side of their world covered. But what they couldn't do is get onto their all important local destination and be part of things like the Escape the Everyday and other campaigns that the destination were running. Next next one is Scranchester Food Tours in Manchester. Small business running food tours around the city. Didn't have any online bookability, so TXLoad enabled them to become bookable on the destination website, but to be part of a number of different distribution opportunities. So, you know, we work with all levels and sizes of businesses and all levels of businesses that have got bookability or not. And then finally, the last example is the RHS Gardens. We now have all of their gardens bookable via TXGB. Their booking system doesn't connect with TXGB, but they're really keen to get bookable on National Lottery Days Out, on the Visit Britain shop, and on the various destination websites. So again, they've used TXLoad. They found it really simple to work alongside their own booking system, and it has enabled them to have that wider reach, you know, and that wider bookability, you know, on various destination sites and campaigns. So that covers TXGB, you know, what we're about, what opportunities it brings, and how we can connect with your business, you know, going forward. So if there are any questions, happy to answer any, Amanda.
It doesn't look like there's anything in chat, but if anyone wants to unmute themselves, if you have any questions, either of us are happy to help. Right. If there are no questions, we have recorded this webinar, so we will be uploading it to our YouTube and promoting it on social. Additionally, if you've registered for this webinar with your email, we will send it directly to you, as well as some more resources from TXGB and some contact information for how you can get in touch and get set up if you'd like to. And as always, if you do have any questions or any concerns, feel free to reach out to us at website@cumbriatourism.org, or myself if you have my contact information as well. Always happy to help. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to present as well. Lovely to have the opportunity. Thank you.
Right. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.